YouTube land, I thought I would do a video on how I've got all my Legos sorted. So you're going to have to excuse the mess because that's just one side. The other side is all the other stuff. And there's something Owen built and the other ones, the other two Star Wars sets, the Falcon and the, what was it, T6, the shuttle from Ahsoka. Other stuff. And here's a bunch of other containers. So this is a mess and I can't stand it, to be honest. Oh, yes. And of course, I'm very proud of the shelves that have been put up with all the other cool sets up there. And it's pretty darn neat. I really like this. We have to still work on that set there. That's probably my wife's project. And yeah, let's go into this thing. Let's talk about how I decided to organize this before I open everything up. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to open this up first. So these little dividers are from IKEA, and you might recognize this as boxes from the dollar store. Or not dollar store. This is the Lego store boxes that you get for the pad wall. And these are little containers from the Lego store. So in here, we've got everything sorted this way. And for me, I have basically interlaced the bricks together so they're alternating directions. The 1x2s are like that. The 1x4s are like that. So are the 6s. You can see these awesome, massively large bricks. And here, see, I'll tell you about a problem in a second, which I think you already know. You've got the 1x1s. And the other problem I'm running into is the fact that there's not enough space anymore. So I have to change this somehow. But it was really important for me to be able to find all the colors and not have everything being a jumbled mess, much like the 1x1s. I know what you can see on the side, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. Going down the next set of drawers, you've got the same thing here. This is a little messy. This stuff is getting... There's a lot of overflow happening. I just cleaned up a whole bunch of sets and put pieces back in their place. So for example, one lovely issue is this brick is actually, this is like, I don't even know how many rows, but it's ginormous. And yeah, I need to find a way to put this all together in one place and make that, make that easier to handle. Down here, you've got your slopes, cheese slopes. I made these little containers, funny enough, out of Lego. I really, really love them. I want to do more of something like this. It just worked out really well. Because you can customize your own size. It's don't have a fancy 3D printing machine, but this still worked out really good. You've got all your plates and stuff, your 1x, your 2x. There's more in the back there. That's the only drawback with these outlet stores is you can't really get to the back very well. Like if I do here, granted I am setting up for that. You know, you've got all your snots, that kind of stuff here. Lots of plates. This is nothing compared to the amount of plates I actually do have somewhere. Other shape stuff. And then at the bottom, this is brand new though. I have all my dot pieces, and I've got all the dots inside these containers that did come from the dollar store, except for that came from Michael's. I highly recommend going to a dollar store, Dollarama or something, picking these up. These were $2.75 Canadian. It was really good. And here, these are just bones. I'm not opening those up yet or sorting them away. On the other side, miscellaneous stuff. A funnel for putting stuff, you know, putting bulk stuff back in. This whole section has to be redone. More dots and pieces. And then you've got other things here as well. This is where I put some of the greenery and grass and stuff. Leaves. This is empty. That's empty. I need to do a better job with some of the spacing on these things. In here as well, you've got more things. And I've tried to group everything that it sort of makes sense. So for example, all my plates, like my smooth tiles, 2x4s, 1x4s, 2x2s, 2x2s, trans blues, all these things are there. Those are jumpers. Those are little 1x1, the medium gray, blue gray, something. But my original plan, and this is all out of order, was how do I know what's in each drawer? And I think I saw this on Lego's site, or it could have been Tiago's site, I'm not sure, but I've labeled everything with the Lego pieces that are in here. So funny enough, for this one with all the plates, I didn't put anything, I just put a plate, because that's where all the plates are. So why put different kinds? Just use one. But I have to reorganize this all because I just got those storage drawers, and it makes things a lot easier to sit there and figure out. Now, my other challenge is I have all these containers, and I do need to do some sorting because everything's been mixed up. But you've got other slopes, inverted slopes, roof tiles in there. You've got arches over there, round pieces, the other round ones, I can't remember what their names are. This has got all Technic inside of it. So again, dollar store. And yeah, I have quite a lot of sorting to do, and takes a fair bit of time to do all this stuff. It's not always the easiest, but it is a lot of fun. Like this whole stuff over here, this is killing me. I hate it. I don't like things messy. I can't have them messy. It's not good. When I look in these drawers, now, if everything was a little bit different, I had a little bit less Lego, things would look a lot more organized, but I am now starting to think about how can I organize this in a much better way. And I'm not sure what kind of container type it's going to be, but I am trying to keep things together as much as I can. Not for the sake of wanting to keep things together, but for the sake of, how do I explain this? In my brain, it all has to be together. I don't want it apart from something else. And if it's all over the place, I cannot function or whatever. It's like you want this to be together in one spot. And, you know, if I look at, say, these ones, for example, these, I don't know what these sizes are. Oh, these are like 1x2 high, these kind of things, right? This was sort of that conscious decision because they're tall pieces. It made sense in my head to put them together. Same with these ones here. This made sense. Actually, this is in the wrong place. Whoopsies. You know, but these tall pieces all belong together. So I put a lot of my printed tiles over here, something like that. But this is where a lot of the time, you know, some of the time goes. When I'm at the pad wall, that's what I spend the majority of my time doing, packing the boxes to make sure, number one, that I maximize the space, but number two, I don't want it loose. And I don't want to have to spend time at home having to redo it, because when I come home and it's already done, it's done.